So I'm going to talk about Pokemon. I haven't actually played the sort of Pokemon games, but I've always found them interesting. The only thing I've heard about them is the game theory, which is the sort of idea of you have these sort of creatures like animals that have different abilities based on what type they are, and in some games based on where they are. And that's really it. And with that information, I wanted to play the games because I've always liked the idea of sort of like RPG. You do this move, which counters this move, which has a block by another Pokemon. I've always liked that sort of strategy, always trying to think. Is why I like chess. You're always trying to think. I'm not good at it. I'm terrible. I'm decent, but the one thing I like about it is like, okay, I'm going to move my rook here, which is going to be countered by his. No, that's a bad move. But you're thinking about moves before you do them. So one thing which I do like, which I wasn't really going to do, was I heard about the series that was attached to it, and I wasn't going to watch it. Not really. But when I saw this and I was looking for stuff to watch, I picked this. Okay, might as well watch it. And I started watching it. And I started liking it. And I started realizing my favorite characters were characters only saying one word. My favorite character is Steamy and her whole evolution. Because her arc I think is the most interesting, and I just like the sort of design of her, with the one which I would say is the second best being, I forgot his name, the one with the you have so many Pokemon, I'm not really good at memories in the first place. The one with the skull head and the bone, which probably someone's going to correct me and saying I'm an idiot for not getting it right. But I like the idea of them and how the animation allows them to use one word to describe all their emotions, with a posture being more up for being upbeat and more down for being sad, along with their vocals, which I think is really interesting and definitely worth the watch.